Today we're going to talk about an invisible enemy, a remarkably smart military camouflage that various disease-causing microbes skillfully use within your body to effectively hide from your immune system and even the most powerful and advanced drugs. If you've been struggling for years with a urinary tract infection or chronic sinusitis, if your gut candida won't go away with any regimen, or if your problem keeps coming back despite taking antibiotics, chances are you're not actually fighting the bacteria themselves. You're punching at the walls of an invisible fortress. This fortress, this intelligent and sticky slime, is known in the scientific world as biofilm. Today we're going to learn together how to identify these microbial fortresses, blow up their walls, and get rid of their troublesome inhabitants for good. Stay with me until the end of this video, because this knowledge could be the missing piece in your health puzzle. So, what exactly is this biofilm? Imagine a group of bacteria, fungi, or pesky parasites entering your body. They quickly realize that if they're alone, your white blood cells will find and destroy them like a strike team. So what do? They do something really clever. They gather together and start secreting a slimy, sticky substance made of sugars, proteins, and minerals like calcium and iron. This slimy substance gradually turns into a complex, multi-layered structure. It's like a microscopic city with towers and walls. This city is what we call a biofilm. This protective shield not only hides the microbes from the immune system, but also acts like armor, blocking antibiotics from getting in. Research has shown that bacteria inside a biofilm can be up to 1,000 times more resistant to antibiotics than solitary free-floating bacteria. So where do these microbial cities form? Pretty much anywhere. On your teeth, for example, which is called dental plaque. In the sinuses, where it leads to chronic sinusitis. On the bladder wall, causing recurrent urinary tract infections. On the heart valves. In the joints, and most importantly, all along the lining of your intestines. Intestinal biofilm is one of the main causes of irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, and increased intestinal permeability. This slimy layer blocks the absorption of nutrients and itself becomes a constant source of inflammation and toxins in the body. That feeling of bloating, that brain fog, that fatigue, and those food allergies often stem from toxins that have leaked from these intestinal biofilms into your bloodstream. But wait, the story gets even more ingenious and more frightening. These microbial cities are not just simple shelters. They also have an advanced communication system. The microbes inside the biofilm communicate with each other through a process called quorum sensing. They send each other chemical signals to coordinate their activities. For example, they can alert each other that it's time to attack and produce toxins, or warn that the immune system is nearby, so they should go into defense mode. This means you're not dealing with a disorganized army, but rather facing an intelligent and organized community with its own battle strategies. Interestingly, new scientific research is focusing on substances that can disrupt this communication system. Compounds found in plants like garlic, turmeric, and even vanilla can act like static on the microbes' phone lines, preventing their messages from reaching each other. So when you use these plants, you're not only attacking the microbes themselves, but you're also crippling the command and communication system of the enemy army. How can we tell if we might be dealing with biofilm or not? Definitively diagnosing biofilm is difficult, but there are a few strong clues. The first clue is that the illness is chronic and resistant. If you have an infection that gets better with a course of antibiotics but comes right back as soon as you stop the medication, that's almost like a loud shout from the biofilm. I had a patient who kept getting styes. It was because of the biofilm, since antibiotics only kill the free-floating bacteria but don't do any damage to the main fortress. The second clue is having a lot of plaque on your teeth, even with regular brushing. This shows that your body is prone to forming biofilm. The third clue is a white or yellowish layer on the tongue that's hard to remove. This often indicates a Candida biofilm. And the fourth clue is a collection of seemingly unrelated symptoms like hormonal issues, joint pain, skin problems, and chronic fatigue for which no clear cause can be found. Before we get into the 3-step protocol to destroy these fortresses, if you find this information useful, I'd appreciate your support, whether it's by liking, commenting, or sharing this video with others in whatever way is easiest for you, so I can continue on this path with even more energy. If you're living abroad, there are also the super thanks and join options for additional support, which you can find below the videos next to the like and subscribe buttons. Thank you for your support. Let's get back to the discussion. Now we come to our 3-step battle strategy. You can't just attack this fortress head-on. The first step is breaking down the walls. This means using biofilm disruptors. We need to eliminate the enemy's defensive shield first, right? Here we have several powerful weapons. The first and perhaps the strongest weapon is NAC, or N-acetylcysteine, which is available in tablet form at pharmacies. This supplement is a specialist in breaking down slimy layers and biofilms. The second weapon is proteolytic enzymes, which must be taken on an empty stomach. Enzymes like nattokinase digest and break down the protein structure of biofilms, and they are available at pharmacies. And more natural weapons include raw garlic for its allicin, turmeric for its curcumin, and apple cider vinegar. You should start this phase at least 1 to 2 weeks before beginning the second phase. The second phase is attacking the defenseless soldiers by using antimicrobials. Now that the fortress walls have collapsed and the microbes are defenseless and scattered, it's time to attack. Here, you can use medications prescribed by your doctor, such as antibiotics or antifungals, which are now several hundred times more effective. Or you can use powerful herbal and natural antimicrobials. The main heroes here are oregano oil, grapefruit seed extract, and the berberine plant. These are natural antibiotics and are broad spectrum, meaning they affect a wide range of bacteria and parasites. This stage should also be carried out under the supervision of a specialist and for a specific period of time. And the third and very crucial stage is cleansing and rebuilding. When you break down the biofilm and kill the microbes, a large amount of toxins, heavy metals, and microbial residues are released in your body. This can cause a severe reaction called die-off, which is accompanied by symptoms like headache, fatigue, and body aches. So you need to help your body eliminate these toxins. Drinking plenty of water is the first line of defense. Using substances that bind to toxins, like activated charcoal or bentonite clay. These are also excellent. These substances act like magnets, attracting toxins in your gut and removing them from your body. Just keep in mind that they should be taken at least 2 hours apart from other medications and supplements. And finally, after the battlefield has been cleared, you need to repopulate your gut with high-quality probiotics, so the army of good bacteria can fill the empty spaces and prevent the enemy from coming back. This protocol is a comprehensive strategy for an all-out war. Thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. For more information, check out the videos on the screen. Until the next video, take care.